Everyone, it's Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and I want to show you today this card that I made using the Share Sunshine PDF that Stampin' Up came out with. It's $12. You get a PDF with a whole bunch of fun, timely sentiments that you can use during our COVID-19 pandemic and quarantining and social distancing and toilet paper issues and all kinds of stuff. There's some pretty whimsical ones and just nice, meaningful ones. So I wanted to make this card. The wishing I was quarantined with you is one of the sentiments. And then on the inside, sending love and paper hugs. So I thought they were pretty nice. If you order this PDF, it's $12 and you get a whole bunch of them. I mean, I've been using them and cutting them up. So you just print them out, and then you can use your punches, you can use your dies and cut them out. It actually tells you what colors they coordinate with and what dies they coordinate with. So there's pages and pages. I think there's maybe 14 pages. Let me just see. There's actually 15 pages of these, and it's pretty cool. So I think they're fun, and there's no stamping. You just print it on your printer and cut it out. So I thought I would do something with a Adirondack chair, and this is from a stamp set that is retiring. This is one of my favorite stamp sets that's been around for quite a while. I love to do the thumping technique on this leaf. I've used it many times. You can see it's well loved. And then I love the Adirondack chair. So when I saw this paper, I thought a white Adirondack chair on that dark blue would just be beautiful. So the paper is from Sia Silhouette, and this will also go away. The new catalog comes out in June, and whenever we get a new catalog, we get all new papers. And they're beautiful. I just hate to see the old ones go. So isn't that pretty? It's so deep and rich, and then this is the other side. And all the papers are like this. They're very like vibrant, and they're just fun for backgrounds and stuff. So I've been using it. I even cut out, I think, Happy for Happy Birthday on that. So anyway, we'll get started by cutting out. I'm going to do some die cutting with the rectangled stitched frames, and I think it was this one. Let's see. Yeah, I cut out the blue piece with this, and then the white is just, I wanted a very small white, so it popped border. So I didn't do the next size up rectangle because it was too much of a difference. So sometimes I do that. You could even just cut the paper. You don't need to use this rectangle. So I'm going to cut that, and you can go over here and get some lighter colors or darker colors. I think I might do it over here. It looks like a sky. And then I'm also going to cut out the wishing I was quarantined with you. So let me get that. So I use this with this, and then the wishing I was quarantined with you, and I'm going to do the different color. So let's see, which one did I use? I should have remembered this. I think that was a little tight. Nope. I think I might have used this one. And you could just play around and get the one that you use. So I'm going to use both of these, and then I'll also do the inside. I'm going to stop this, step away, cut them out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I have my sentiment for the inside, I have my sentiment for the outside, and then I have my rectangle. And I did that where there's some lighter, and it looks a little cloudy in that one. So you just measure your stitched framelits for the one that will fit the best. So let's get these pieces aside. I already have my Adirondack chair, and I love the white with the dark blue. So this is Night of Navy mix, and I'm using my card base as Night of Navy as well. And I have a layer to go behind it. So we'll put all of this together, and then we want to stamp the drink. So this is Pool Party. It matches with this, and I'll be stamping another drink with Rich Razzleberry to match this color. So it's nice that they tell you what colors they are, and I'm not sure it's 100% accurate with your printer. It may not look perfect, but I think it's close enough for me. So we're going to just stamp that there. I'm going to do that again. I think this is a very inky one. Okay, and we'll put this aside. And then on the inside, I will just stamp some of these flowers with the rich razzleberry. And these are from the stamp set. So the drink, and then we can cut it out, and the flowers, I'm just doing this one from the stamp set. So I'm just going to do probably 3 on the bottom. Not pretty. And I think I'm going to turn it over. I don't like how that one came out. That's better. And I'll do one on top. Very inky. I have to stay away from that or I'll be in trouble. Okay, so we're done stamping. And let's cut this one out. So there is the framelit that goes with this. So I will just cut that out and I will be right back again. I probably should have cut this out before. Be right back. Okay, so now we have our little drink and we can put our card together. So the first thing I'll do is I'll put these layers together with my liquid glue. So the one thing I didn't mention, I don't think, is that if you purchase this PDF, that the donation, the $12, 100% of it goes to COVID-19 contribution kind of places. There's 2, and you can choose both or one of them. And trying to think of what it is. It'll be on my blog, though. I think one is the World Health Organization. The other one is another big organization. So it's to help with the relief of that. So it's a good cause. And I think they could, everybody can use each other's help. So it's a good thing to do. And it's fun to make these cards. There's a lot for nurses and medical workers and people like that, heroes that are out there taking care of everybody. Police, ambulance, fire, all of that. So there's a lot of people doing a lot of things and they need our support. So I think it's a really good cause. Let's get the chair on. Now the chair I did with dimensionals because I wanted it to, I don't know if you can see, just pop up a little bit. And I'm going to pop up this as well. So what I do is you can use the small dimensionals, but for something like this, I just cut my dimensionals. So I'll just, you'll see I cut all through there. I'll just cut like strips of them. And then you can put them on. And I'm not going to put them all over. I'm going to try to pick strategic places. Places that have a lot of space and that are on the ends. So I'll do the 2 sides where the arms are. And then I'm going to do down at the bottom here, and I'm going to be all thumbs with this. Let's see, I should use tweezers or something, but I don't have any handy. I'll get them done. And so I'll do both sides of the bottom. And I think this is, you know, it's not a big piece that needs a lot. And then I'm going to try to do the ends and the middle. So I'll put one on each of these ends, and I just want to make sure it doesn't hang over. So I'll put one on this end, and then up here, this is kind of a thicker one, and then one more. I cut just the right amount. And I didn't do that on purpose. It's just the way it worked out. Okay. So we'll just take the backs off of these. And you can just put this down. You can actually use an adhesive sheet before you cut it. And just put it down flat. But I really wanted it to pop up away from the dark blue. So it almost gives like a shadow behind it. I like the way it looks. So these are a little bit more difficult to take off because they're so tiny. But I'll get there. So I was really excited about this PDF. It has just some really fun different sentiments, and I think people could really use cards right now. So if you're a card maker, send some cards out to people and help them to feel less isolated. So I think that's good. See, I see this one coming through a little bit. Okay, so now we'll just place this down right about here. I don't like this one showing through. I'm just gonna try to look below the camera. I don't know if you could see my head. I hope not. Just trying to get that one in a better place, and I think I am just going to take it off because it's kind of poking out the side. I think that's good. Okay, actually I'll put this one on the drink. So I'm going to put one on the drink, and I'm going to put it toward the top so the bottom can just sit right on top of the chair arm. So the bottom is not up higher than the chair, if that makes sense. So we have that done. Let's put some on here. I'm going to have to keep cutting. So I cut bigger pieces as well. Just cut them all up. And you can use every bit of your dimensionals. Don't waste any of it. It's all good stuff. So we'll take this off. Oh boy, come on. Okay, wishing I was in quarantine with you. What a sentiment. And then we can put this down on the card base. And I'll just adhere this with some liquid glue. You could pop this up if you wanted to, also with dimensionals. And this is a top folding card. So see how the white just kind of pops out a little bit? You don't want too much of it. I think it makes it look nicer when it's tighter like that. And then we'll just adhere this down to the inside layer. Just like this. So you have a little bit of room at the top and a little bit of room at the bottom. And then we can adhere this down to the bottom. Here's our mistake. It's a good thing people can't look at the back of your card because I'm sure everybody has mistakes back there. But it's all good. Okay. So there you go. Isn't that pretty? So you can match the colors of whatever sentiment you want, and I think they're both neat, and I love the Adirondack chair. And if you want to find out about the PDF, just go to pspapercrafts.com. I'll have all the instructions for this. I'll have the information for the PDF, and it's really a great cause. Okay, you guys take care, and hope to see you soon. Bye.